Hey, this is the beginning of the sea, this narrow gorge. So it's 1.2 kilometers hike or almost zero point 0.8 mile hike. You can see the beautiful nature of the rocks. So this sea has been formed naturally by nature. Just an earthquake happened back to millions of years ago, split the mountains, and it became as a canyon. And later on, with this flash flood that used to come through here, it opened its way or path between the mountains, as you can see. And now we have this beautiful canyon as main entrance to the city of Petra. And this was Petra, named also as the hidden or mysterious city. So while when you enter to Petra, you just walk through here in this beautiful canyon. So yeah, here you can see this kind of rocks. It's all sandstone, so it's dated back to 400 million years old, and it carried the red color because of the huge amount of iron texture in the or mixed with these sandstones. You can see the beautiful lines and views all over. Dams and all over the place to stop or to protect the city from the flash floods. This canyon actually, or this dam, is actually refurnishing for the old dam, or just rebuilt at the same location of the old dam. Here is a fig tree. You can see how it just find its way to grow between the crack between these rocks. Here you can see some parts of the original paving that used to pave this street during the Nabatean times, and also the Roman as well. The Roman actually added more paving to the city or to the site. So the Nabateans and Roman, if you look carefully, this kind of stone is actually limestone, which is totally different from all the sandstone that cover this city. So because the Nabatean and as well as the Roman understood that this kind of sandstone cannot handle the loads or heavy weights to be paved in roads, so they brought this kind of limestone from outside the city all the way to here to pave all the roads with it. Here you can see the very beautiful paving dated back to 2000 years ago, from 1st and 2nd century AD. Over here you can see the water canals. Yes, it's one of the water resources that used to feed the city with water from the eastern side. So we have three major water resources. One come from the south, coming from Bragg Spring with canals just like this one, from that spring to inside of the city, and another one from Bidibda Spring as well. And here is from Moses Spring and Sadr Spring all the way to inside of the city of Petra. You can see how it's carved in the sandstone all the way. And also because it's sandstone, also this kind of stone cannot survive the erosions of water. So the Nabateans used this kind of layer, very thick layer of plaster to protect the canals from any kind of erosions that from the water that used to come through here for 24/7, feeding the city with all the water that they need, or a part of it, as we know. Yeah, the plaster. Here is another kind of canals. Here, this canal's covered with pottery jars or clay parts that's called as terracotta. So this idea is a bit copied from the Greek culture, as you can see. So terracotta is a Greek word and mean pottery. So you can see the joints over here between every single part. So they join the cylinders together. Yes, in a method as male with a female all the way to inside of the city of Petra. Here you can see some carvings in the Sikh. Here is the caravan sculpture. Here showing the leader of the caravan. Unfortunately, half of the carving has gone. You can see the dress, the Arabian dress with its folded. Here you can see the sandal here that brought from Rome, and this is the arrow that he used for the protection. And here is the first camel. You see the belly, the hump, the also the leg, the neck, arms, and legs, and that is the second one. So two camels, one leader entering the city, and there you can see two camels with their leader exiting the city. So two exiting and two entering the city. Here you can see some niches for the Nabatean gods, Lushara, Manat, Al-Uzza, and different Nabatean gods. Here you can see also You can know that you can notice that the Nabatean use just geometries to represent their gods because of their belief that the gods are higher than any representation. But these sculptures here are made from not a Nabatean person. It's a his name is Sabinus Alexandros. So this person, from his name, you can notice that he was Roman. And here, he actually made a sculpture to represent his goddess Al-Uzza, as it could be. It's not sure that. Sorry, it's not Al-Uzza, it's Ishtar or Itaraktis, the goddess of Sabinus Alexandros here. This goddess is always represented standing above two lions. One lion here and the other is just here. So two lions, and you can see the Roman inscription over here. Yes. So this was at around the end of the 2nd century AD, more or less. You can see this marvelous canyon with its 90-meter height from this ground level to the top. But our elevation in general is nearly 1,000 meters above sea level now. You can notice that the width of the canyon keep changing. Some parts are narrow, some parts are wider. Even while walking, you can notice some figures in the stones just by nature. For example, look at this stone that look like elephant. See? You can see it. You can see all this kind of figures depend on your imagination, just by nature. Here, at this same stone, maybe you can see it as a fish. You see? So it's just wonderful to be in here and watch all this kind of formations. Here also another niche showing two levels of gods. one older than or bigger than the other. You can see the square shaped eyes over here, square like this, square, yes, two eyes, square shape. Here you can see some cavities over here, small cups. It has been used to burn the incense to dismiss the evil souls and demons from this place, as the Nabatean believes. Some of the scholars mention that it was used to uh, give the liquid offerings to the gods. So I'm almost finished with the Sikh. So see you at the treasury. Bye.